man. Fighting to get it in my ear. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Today we're going live. I'm going to be speaking to at Chizo Lifts on Instagram, at Chizo Lifts. I'm going to be talking to him. Excuse if I'm talking funny. I got braces in. You can't see them. They're invisible. But yeah, I'm going to be talking to him today about his experience in the industry, about himself, and just his opinions on the fitness industry. So I'm going to add him now, get started. It's going to be good. All right, just invited him there. Sorry. Let's do that to the camera. I didn't mean to do that. All right.
Morning.
Hey, kids. How are you, man?
I'm all right. How are you?
Looking fresh. You're looking fresh, and it's early, bro. It's good to see you, man.
How are you?
I'm good, you know. I've been all right. I've been training in the background, like.
I'm
gonna come out like, pow! You know what I mean? Just training in the background.
Well, you've been doing all the things I showed you before.
Yeah, of course, man. Everything you've ever shown me, I still use it to this day. Good. Trust me, you know you inspire me from day. And one day I just randomly wanted to train with you, and I was like, just message him. And my little sister, she's the one who's like, just do it, man. He's a cool guy. Like, he'll train you. So I applied, you know, I went on your DMs. I was like, can I come train with you? You was like, yeah, come. And when I came, I wish I said, can we go like beginner's level? Because of the level that I'm on, straight away you knew how to train me. I was like, okay.
You know what it is, yeah?
I didn't think he was going to...
I pre your Instagram, and I was just like, yeah. I said, yeah, she's
going to up. Yeah, you made me work. You made me work. And then I came back to you when I got ill. And I came back to you, and you brought me back strength, man. You know, just strength to get back in there as well. I've got braces in, so I'm speaking a bit funny.
But, when did you get that in?
About a week ago. So you can't see them; they're invisible.
Invisalign type.
Yeah. They make me talk even weirder, you know. But tell the people who you are, Chiz. Tell them about you, a little bit about you.
Me, ain't nothing much, man. I just PT, do a few events, YouTube.
Man said I just PT. I got a list of the things you do here. It's not just that.
It's not special. It's just normal, man.
Nah, it's not normal for the normal person, Chiz. I'm telling you. Yeah. Let me tell you what you do. This man, guys, has an app. Yeah. He has a YouTube channel that's fire. Yeah. It's gone off. Within weeks, you had 1,005K, and you was like, oh yeah, I want to get to 2K by the end of the month. When I checked, you got 10K subscribers. I was like, okay,
it's picking up, man. It's picking up,
man, and it's really good. We'll talk about the videos in a bit. So you got that, you got the YouTube, you got the workout videos that you do. You got your own workout page for motivation. You do comedy reels.
To split that page up from this, because I realized that I banter too much, man. Like, you know what, like, even though I like using Instagram for jokes and that, long term, I think in the next few months, my main focus is growing that page bigger than this page.
Yeah, I think you will.
And just keep this one as me just bantering with everyone I know.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's a good idea. So you got the comedy reels that you do, which are funny. You got me cracking up in my house and that.
You know what? The reels, that's accidental. Like, I had to slow down.
Accidental?
You know what it is? I had to slow down because I don't want no one to think that I'm just like a joker, like, or some joke.
Yeah. But I think what it is, Chiz, you've shown enough of your training lifestyle, So I think people like myself, I thought, he's showing us another side to his personality. I like that.
You know what it is, I could probably throw a joke reel like every single day without even thinking. Because ideas come time, but I'm just like, you know what, stop it. So that's why I only do them like once in a while now.
But my list ain't done. My list, it's not finished, by the way. So you do the comedy reels, events, and you got friends who own events as well, and restaurants and stuff, and you go to their events and their parties, you travel, and personal training. So you're a fitness professional. And I'm saying, when when clients come to your gym, what's the main thing they're going to experience? When they leave, what's the main thing they're gonna say?
You know what it is, yeah? I don't even know. Most times, yeah, I feel like with my clients, I feel like I'm a therapist at the same time as trainer.
You are. Trust me.
I'm like therapist, trainer, they're DJ, comedian, they're water provider, like literally everything.
Yeah, you are.
What I realized that, especially like I train a few guys. I hardly used to get guys before training with me. It's mad.
Yeah.
Like mainly women, but at the moment, like it's a mix of both. But the women I train, they prefer training here than in a gym because
so do I.
Yeah, a lot of people when they're in the gym, they get anxiety. They feel like people are watching them. Some of the women I used to train in the gyms, like when they're leaving the gyms, like let's say I'm still in the gym and they're outside, guys are trying to move to them, trying to talk to them.
Yeah.
So all those little things, but here they know that it's like a safe, it's
proper comfortable.
Yeah.
And you've got like a batch of water, no one's running out. You know what I mean? Everyone's comfortable and the session's live. And with me, I've never come to your spot and like had to wait.
Yeah.
I've straight in.
Yeah.
Straight in. Do you know what I mean? So that's really good, man. That's a good thing that you created that and made it comfortable for you.
You know what's jokes here? Because I don't really post. I stopped posting clients. You remember before I used to post?
Yeah, on your story.
Clients. And the reason why is it's back to Instagram again. Every time I post a client, I tag my DMs, guys. Oh, who's that girl? Who's this? Who's that? And I'm just like, this is work to me. Like, I'm not here. I'm not. My name's not
doing? Oh
my name's not Silver Black. I don't care about your love life. You know what
I
mean? I got friends who do blind dates. I got friends who got events that there's gonna be big, like Rock Boys, Manny Suave. Even my summer love events are Lux Sundays. So I'm like, if you're after women, come to the events. There's always more women than men. Don't be trying to slide into my DMs or slide into my clients' DMs. You know what I mean?
Client, you know, and imagine a PT hooking up their friends with their clients. That would be weird, isn't it? Like for us, we would never even do that.
Yeah,
but they don't understand because they don't do it, innit? But you just have to let them know. Oh, thank you, babes. I trained with, remember Misha? I trained with Misha. Yeah, I love her, man. She's amazing. So inspiring. Like, do you, how long have you been in the industry? When did you start PTing and get qualified?
Got qualified in 2013, you know.
Oh.
Yeah. So before the Instagram hype, but funny enough, how I got into PT it was random. Like I used to so my ex-girlfriend, I'd be in the gym all the time and the PTs would be coming up to me asking me questions. How you do this? How do you do that? How do you do this?
The PTs.
Yeah, then she was like, "Oh, why do you even come with PT? You're always training anyway."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's like, "You're always training, always in the gym." Yeah, the PT.
Oh, that's good.
So I was just like, you know what? I might as well.
Yeah. Big up your ex for that, boy.
Huh?
He was right. Your ex, big her up. He was so right.
Yeah.
Her idea made you a lot of money. So big her up.
I've been training for years, so it was like a figure. At that time, I was working nights as well. So I was working security. I was trying to figure out how to fade out of it. So she was like, "Oh, why not do this?" And also she's like, I used to do the parties time ago, innit? And I stopped. So,
why?
You know what it is, yeah? Like, I've got, like, it's weird. Like, even though I'm very known, I keep to myself a lot.
Yeah.
I think you noticed that.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
I keep to myself a lot. So I've got issues with, I don't like getting too much attention. It's weird. Like, I only want attention for the right things.
Yeah, same.
But when I'm getting excess attention, I just fade out in the background. So I remember like in 2009, I just literally one day I was like, I'm not doing parties no more. I'm not going out. I'm going to find a night job just so that it keeps me away from everyone. So that everyone will see me on the bank holidays. Then, I, for a good 7 years, apart from my birthday or bank holidays or parties here and there, I was
sometimes you just gotta do you, man. You know, when you're in a crowd too much.
Yeah, but when I went back to uni,
Say that again.
Oh,
Say that again.
for a bit. Could you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
So
you.
2014-15, I was doing a crazy amount of hours PT, and I was
Yeah,
falling asleep in class all the time in uni. So what would happen was, I used to work in Fitness First in Clapham Junction,
yeah,
and they used to open at 6:30 in the morning. But what I
yeah.
used to do here was I'd bribe the cleaners with
To let
coffee
you
and breakfast, so I could get in the
in.
gym at 5 in the morning. So I'll
Yeah,
start at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll finish at 9, breeze to uni. Then I'll tell my lecturers, right, like, you know, my situation is different to these lot. Like, I could read the rest of the
yeah,
slides. So they would let me go early at 4:30, breeze back to the gym,
yeah,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I was doing that.
yeah.
So basically working 8 hours a day at the time I was going to university. I was doing too much, like, and
Wow,
forced
it sounds
people.
like a lot. You had to
Yeah.
speak to people as well.
So in 2016, like, lecturer, she had one class where she got one of the business lecturers to come in. The business lecturer had originally gone to the uni, and she's like, "Oh, I used to go to your parties back in the day." And she was like, "We was talking about you in the uni that a
That's
few of the
dope.
a few of the
That's
staff in the uni knew me from
mm,
back in the day, but they were like, yeah, we would just see you with headphones on, cutting through like the corridors quietly." And
yeah,
I was known for parties and basketball because I
yeah. But when they see you, you're just this
yeah.
minute, quiet person, boy.
Yeah, they're like, "Raw, you just changed. Like, you just become quiet now and
Yeah.
just always in your little zone." They're like, "You don't even go."
Mr. P1 said when he grows up, he wants to be like you.
P1's a joker. So yeah,
Mr.
they were
P1.
like, at the time they were just like, "What happened? Like, how come you're so like different now?" They were like,
Mm.
"You've added on sides as well." Because back then I was
They're watching you, boy. The teacher's supposed to be doing their job and they're watching you.
so I was just like, yeah, I just wanted to do something different. So my
Mm.
lecturer was like, "Oh, why not do the parties and cut down on PT so you make as much money
Mm.
and it balances out?" And I was just like, you know what? That makes sense. Like, why am I
Yeah.
even stopping? So I remember when I first tried to come back to doing parties here, it's funny enough, I was hitting up loads of people that I know, like, yeah, we should collab and
This
do this.
is the whole of London.
Like,
Hey.
I'm like, we should collab and do this. And a couple men said to me, "Rah, no one knows you anymore." And I was just like, "Rah." I was like, "Rah." Like, everyone
All
just knows
right,
you're a
let me
gym
show
guy.
them.
So I was
Yeah.
like, all right, cool. So I just remember like doing like a few, bringing back one of my old parties. What was it? Laws of Attraction. It was picking up.
Was
Then,
that you?
yeah.
Wow,
Then I
I
brought,
didn't know. I knew about law of attraction, but I didn't know that was your
yeah,
thing.
that was my old party. Then I brought Lock
Yes,
Sundays
kid.
with my boys.
Mm.
Then when I brought Someone I Love, the same people who were saying to me, "Oh yeah, you'd fallen off. Yo,
They're
let's
coming to the
link up,
party.
shiz, let's do a party together." Me.
Well, that's always the case, isn't it?
Yeah,
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
yeah, yeah. I'm
But
like,
people don't know that you grew up playing basketball, innit?
yeah.
Yeah, tell me a bit about that. What was that like? Was you gonna go pro or?
No, so you know what it is here? As a kid, I grew up in Brixton. So I grew up in Brixton, and
Oh,
originally I moved here from Nigeria in like in '96 when I was 11. So
nice.
originally I moved here. I used to play basketball back there. So when I moved here, my aunt was like, focus on school, no sports, blah blah blah. You know, like typical family.
Yeah.
Then
Oh, yeah.
in 2014, I was just playing in the park, like during the summer. And my
Mm.
coach, rest in peace, Jimmy Rogers. Jimmy had seen me like playing in the park and like playing with a basketball, then dunking like a tennis ball, trying to practice dunking on a bent ring.
Oh, yeah.
Like he'd come there to coach like during the summer, like a few days, because the local park they paid for him to show up like during the summer. Then he'd ask me to come Brixton, so I'd come during that summer and just play during the camp, like for the whole summer. Then I said to him, "Oh, I can't come during the school term," even though he was asking me to join the team. I was like, "I'm gonna come after I finish my GCSE." So on the last day
Yeah.
of my GCSEs, I went back to Brixton. He was
I'm gonna punch Mr. P, you know.
he's too funny. So
Oi!
I'm
Too
back to
funny.
the Top Cats now, and
Mm.
yeah, so I started playing ball again. Then when I got to like just when I turned 19, I was trying to move to America, but
Oh,
there's multiple reasons I couldn't move. Then one,
yeah,
I'd only just got my indefinite leave to remain, so it was like
yeah.
if you go to America and you don't make it,
Mm.
you're back in Nigeria.
Yeah.
You
What's the
get what I'm
point?
saying? And I'd
Yeah.
seen thing that happened to one of my brothers, Lewis. So when I'd gone out to America to check my boy Laken and stay out there, and he was trying to help me get into like a prep school out there. Crazy, like the culture of the prep school was like, I'm born the 17th of August. If I was born on the 25th, I would have got into the school. Basically, they've got weird rules where when you turn
a couple of days late.
Yeah. So I was literally a couple of days too early. So I'd come back, and when I come back, I just went back to uni then. Was playing basketball. I wasn't taking either serious. So I ended up dropping out of uni. I ended up playing basketball, and I was just focused on just getting it in.
Yeah.
So
is that when you got real serious about the PT and buying the equipment? Because your gym is like not, you know, usually man have gym at their yard or near where they live, and they're like, they've got dumbbells and probably a treadmill or whatnot, but you've got like equipment.
Yeah. No.
What did you do to get all of that? Like, that's an old gym. How did you get all the equipment?
Funny enough, I'm waiting for him. So my neighbor, he helped me building it. He's a builder. So I'm waiting to have a weekend free so that we could finish it up. Cause
you got good neighbors, man.
And yeah, no, they're proper blessed, man. They proper look after me. I can't even lie to you, man.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Definitely. He says from rags to riches. I'm gonna punch this boy.
Hey, he makes me laugh. I wish I was rich. Hey,
you are rich, man.
PT as well, man.
You're rich inside, you know.
P1's a PT as well, man. P1, that's my guy, man. Like,
do you know what? I think I know who that is. You know.
Yeah.
I think if that's who I think it is. I used to work with him in Chelsea, in Battersea, in a gym called Stars Gym. I don't know if that's the guy, but I remember he was a Mr. P or something like that. But if that's you, big up, long time, bro. Haven't seen you. If it's not, shame. But yeah, it's good, isn't it? He's big. He used to go carnival with the man them and kill it. And you know those man them in carnival that have no top on, like the shirt's just over the shoulder. Yeah, trust me, he's been doing it for a long time as well. No, if it's the same guy.
He's way before the Instagram hype, man.
Yeah, way before that. Trust me. What would you say your target client is? Because now you said you're getting more men and women.
Yeah.
What do you find your clients do that is very similar?
What
sort of clients come to you? Like businessmen, doctors.
I want to lose my stomach. I want to grow my bum. I know you know how to help me grow my bum.
But what do you think about that question, though?
No,
when women come and they're like, I want to grow my bum. What do you think?
I laugh because obviously building a body, it's not that hard. It's sticking to routines over time. But the thing is here, what I tend to find, you've got two types of clients. You've got ones who they'll get close to their target and they'll just fall off. And you're like, if this person stayed for like a bit longer and learn a bit more, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's the patient.
They will literally be, and what tends to happen is with those clients, they tend to be the ones who they're physically gifted, but they never push.
Yeah, they never stay consistent.
I mean? Like they never stay consistent. While the other client now might not be as gifted as them, but they come to the thing where hard work beats talent, where they'll stay over time, they'll hit, and then before you know it, they'll get that body where people are like, rah, has she gone and done this? Or she gone? I'm like, no, man, she just stayed training over a sustained period of time. And those clients tend to be the ones where I'm like, all right, cool. On the days you're not with me, do this, do that, do this, or do what we've done already in the session. And they stay on it, and they just...
Yeah, you love that. What do you love about the PT and what you do? What do you love about what you do? Because you do a lot.
You know what it is, yeah.
There's not enough hours in a day for what you do, Chiz. When I look at it, I researched you for like a month, and when I looked at what you do, I couldn't understand how you fit that in a day.
How do you mean?
Like, how do you PT a bunch of people? Because I know you do like 6 minimum a day. So how do you?
You know what? I've cut down. I've cut down because what happened was after the last lockdown. So during the last lockdown, I was moving like a maniac. because I had so much free time.
Yeah.
I was training because everyone was off from work. I was training people from 6 in the morning till 12 in the afternoon. I was stopping for 4 hours, taking like a little break, eating, napping. Sometimes I'll train with the man them then I'll start again at 4.
Yeah.
I'll finish at 8. Then I'll train with the man them 8 till 10. So during that period I got crazy strong because I was bored at night.
Yeah.
So I got crazy strong. But after that period, when people were like, oh, they got work and all of that, everyone who wasn't serious, I kind of dropped out.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it comes down to another thing. You know, like when you're working too much, you need to be around positive energy.
Yeah, trust me.
When someone is moaning all the time and they say, oh, they got this or that, I'm not going to chase them down. I'm not even going to lie to you. Like, I like to be around people who are, they've got a goal, they've got a target, they're very driven. So I'm just here to amplify it. But if you're going to be, I don't want to do, I can't.
I hate that word, you know.
Like,
I hate that word.
One time I had a client who used to say I can't. Then we done a word count one day. So every time she said I can't, I would say 1, 2. So I said to her, I had to teach her about eliminating negative words.
Yeah.
Because I'm
can't, don't.
Don't.
All of that. Get rid of it.
Get rid of it. So I said to her that you didn't realize in a whole session, you said it over 30 times.
Wow. Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a lot as well.
Realize that part of you spreads out to other things. That, like when you hear moaning about, oh, this person, that person, this person, I'm like, right, look internally and see that a lot of that comes from you and how you deal with things. But you don't realize it because you're so used to, I can't.
And that's where the life coaching comes in, where you start to become a therapist in your session. Like, we do more, and we do way more for clients that we realize. We're thinking, well, we're just training them and whatnot. Like, we change your whole life and thought process. You know what I mean? So,
a lot of my clients now, especially like my old clients from like back in 2013, a lot of them are like my good brethren. Like, I'm talking like we partied together. One of my clients, it was a 40th. She just invited close family and friends. Like, we proper roll deep. Like, if I've got like a little gathering, they like chill with me. You know what I mean? Like,
that's good.
They're like proper people. They support me. They tell people about parties. They tell people about the clothing. So like Lakey, like
that's same with me, man. Because when you come and have your experience, the experience that you give us, like you're so welcoming, bro. Like you're welcoming and you're confident, and you keep it live through the whole session. Like sometimes we went 10 minutes over because it was just so much fun and it was fun. And
no, you know what it is? Like a lot of times here with clients here, I don't clock watching it. So if I know I ain't got no one after that client, I mind doing extra. Like, to me, it's a minor. You know what I mean? Like, but I do that because I know as well that person. This game is about word of mouth, innit? Like, there's a stat that says the average PT. So let's say we go to like a PT course now. 100 people become PTs. Out of 100, 2 would only last. Out of 100 PTs, 2 would only last beyond 2 months. After that 2 months, divide that 2 by about 10. So 2 will be left in the game. It's like it in and out. So if you're not, the thing about PT, like, I'll tell you this for free. The best PTs sometimes are overlooked.
Of course.
I realized, especially over the past few years, it's not about being the best at what you're doing. It's about being a salesman.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is. You have to know how to sell.
Like, P1 will tell you all the time. There's some people that we would see like their Instagram and we see stuff and we're like, oh, that's garbage. But you see the thing about what sells on the gram, it's gimmicks. Where I'll give you an example. Everyone go and buy sweat belts and all this BS. All sweat belts do is like it takes water weight out of your body, but by the time you drink water, it's back in your body.
Goes right back. And it kind of when you're making your waist smaller with this band, your organs are pushing down further into your butt.
You see the fitness
So
area. We could talk all
it's
day.
like,
We could
do you
talk
know what I mean?
about all the gimmicks, but people
Yeah,
rather gimmicks than hard work. Where
yeah, they
uh,
do.
well, the game's about time and discipline. If you're very
Yeah,
disciplined and you take your time, you get what you need out of it.
trust me, it's true. And what you started the YouTube channel last year, and
Yeah.
it's doing really well with all the other things that you're doing. What was the idea when you thought, yeah,
You
I'm
know
gonna
what it is? Yeah, I've had like people like that are around me for years that do like YouTube and other stuff like that. So
start?
for years, like they would tell me, "Oh yeah, you should do YouTube. You should do YouTube." I'm
Yeah, it's when you're ready.
So what happened was during the lockdown period, we will be training and we'll be talking and be
Yeah,
having
that's true.
long conversations all the time.
Yeah,
So
that's true, Mr. P.
huh?
It's true.
So one
Mr.
day
P
I've just
said they want the easy way out.
yeah, it's true. So one day I've just hit up my cameraman, young boy Wes, because he'd been onto me about it like a couple years ago when I was doing Uber, and I picked him up, and he was like, "Yeah, you could do this and you could do that." But I was like, "I don't want to be a typical fitness guy. I just don't want to be about training all the time. It doesn't show
Yeah,
you are in it." So having a conversation with the man, then I was just like, "Right, you know what? Yeah." I was like, "Just bring the camera one day and we'll just record."
yeah,
And
yeah. I remember when I came for a session, you told me, you're
yeah,
like, I'm gonna start doing this thing, you know. I'm gonna do a YouTube. I'm
yeah,
gonna get the man them together. We're just gonna talk about everything, you know what I mean? Like all topics we're gonna cover, you
yeah,
know. And you did it. You
yeah.
did it. And that's not a lot of people I see tell me they're gonna do something and just do it straight away.
No, you know
That's
what? It's
all.
by a motto. If you're thinking it, just do
Just
it.
do it.
Yeah, don't procrastinate. Because once you procrastinate, you become that person who says, "Ah, I'm gonna."
Oh, I
Uh,
shoulda, woulda, coulda.
uh,
And
next.
it,
Like, there's some people that I know who, like, for like 4 or 5 years, oh yeah, I should train with you. Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, my belly this. Oh yeah, that. 4 or 5 years are gone.
but
I'll give you an example. There's a girl now who brilliant PT, Carrie London. I sent her a video from 5 years ago.
I'm gonna check her out.
Like, she's a brilliant PT, very strong,
Nice.
crazy shape. I trained her 5 years ago, like, and I sent her a video and I said, "Rah, this is you 5 years ago." 5 years ago, she said to me, "Rah, I want to get my body like this, blah, blah, blah." But you could see, like, from her mind state, how she was back then, where
Yeah.
she was, like, on it.
On it.
I was
On
like,
it.
"Rah, you're going to hit your target."
Yeah.
Years later, she's blown past the target and still going.
Yeah. That's amazing. What's her name?
Carrie London,
Carrie
Kari.
London.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check her out, man. I'm gonna check her out because I
Well,
want more women to talk to.
especially for the girls, like, she's on point,
Yeah.
very strong.
That's
But
good. And you don't see a lot of people,
mm,
like, you don't see a lot of people,
yeah,
like women training together like how man them do. I would
exactly.
love to see that in the future, like a batch of girls coming to the gym, taking their top off. No, I'm joking. But coming to the gym and just going in and just getting hard and everyone's going in to where man them are looking like, wow, I want to join them. You know what I mean? Because you'll get
No, you
girls
know
who
what?
want to join the man them.
In King's Gym, some of the girls you train with are stronger than the man them. Don't get it
Yeah,
twisted. Do
yeah.
not get it twisted.
Trust me, and they can do more pull-ups. Like
Oh yeah.
I used to do pull-ups in the park with the man them, and they used to say, like, show me your form, how do you do it? And certain people couldn't do it. I had stronger wrists than man, and
Yeah.
I didn't boast on it, but it's good to know. Like,
No.
yeah, it feels good as a woman to know that you've got yourself to a certain level, you know? So who does your editing and recording, you said?
Wes does all of that. He does
Wes?
that. Wes.
Wes, nice. All right. Tell me what we're going to see from you this year, Chiz, before we go. Because I know you got a client now, innit?
Yeah. Work mode.
Yeah, work mode all the time.
How are you?
More wins. More
Hi,
wins.
client. Hi. You're going to get mashed up and go to gym heaven. Have a fun session, yeah, Chiz. Tell us what we're going to see from you this year before you go.
More clients, more wins, more videos. Like, I'm taking out videos more serious. So me and P1 are going to start a boot camp still in a couple months as well.
I'm coming, P. I'm coming, Chiz. We're going to come check it out, yeah?
Yeah.
You guys have a good year. I'm going to see you throughout the year anyway. Have a great session. Love, bro. Take care.
Yeah, good catching up.
See you later.
Bye.
Always. Bye.